and welcome to this episode of
We Rank Stuff. We Rank Stuff.
It's the show where we rank stuff. If you couldn't tell,
I forgot all about that.
By that awesome graphic. It's a pretty great graphic. It took me probably a full 20 minutes to make. Who we got today? Joker Voice. How's it going, bud?
Oh, if I was any more amazing, I would be illegal. Welcome, folks. We've had a little hiatus, but we're back for all your ranking needs.
Yes, sir. Also with us is Static. How's it going, Static?
Oh, it's going. Been busy with work and all those fun things. But yeah, excited to finally get this one.
Excited to get it started.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot to talk about.
True story. Copa.
Yo.
Back again. How's it going, bud?
Oh, man, it's going great. I'm living someone's dream.
It's just not yours.
But
It's someone's. It's not mine.
But we don't.
No, yeah, I'm having a blast. I'm glad to be back here finally. Let's get this show on the road. I can't wait to watch the Care Bears just take out everybody in this.
I got some bad
in
news,
this
man.
bracket.
Care Bears did not make the cut. Did you guys not look at the
Okay.
bracket I sent you?
Okay, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I can't. I just can't even. I can't even.
What's up, Labber? Hope I said that right.
Does that mean Sailor Moon is out as well?
Yeah, and if you mention another one of those crappy cartoons like that, I'm gonna just kick Joker out.
What's wrong with Care Bears? They shoot rainbows out of their tummies.
With their Care Bears.
That's not weird.
They got the Care Bears stare.
The event here we've got. So, man, when did we start this? Like 6 weeks ago or something?
Something like
Been
that.
longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Over a
Copa
month
had to
ago.
go and have a baby or something.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
The worst.
Ridiculous.
Thanks a lot, CC. Goodness. So yeah, we started this probably like early April, I think, with just the cartoons, like the
Right.
Saturday morning cartoons. And then we did a couple weeks after that, we did kind of an anime Adult Swim style. And now we're just deciding to basically have all those battle to the end and see who comes out here. Upper Sand, how's it going? Yes, Shadow, happy birthday, buddy. He's 11 now, I believe.
Aw.
Yeah, he just
Tinkerbell.
his voice is starting to change, and he says girls are
Tinkerbell.
pretty.
It's your birthday? Oh, you should not have told me that.
Janet, that's not cool. I already have enough crap to put up with you and Copa, and now I gotta get CC to approve of me too.
How'd she get out of the stink? I just don't understand this.
I told you to put a lock on that thing.
I did.
Wookie's in the chat. What's up, Wookie? All right, guys, you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Let's
should
do
we
it.
start? Where should we start?
Let's start with the easy one. The easy one first.
Is that going to be the one seeds?
That's
Yeah, the
Batman
ones-
and Looney Tunes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
well,
well.
it's interesting that.
By the way, hold on just a second, Joker. Chat, I think you guys should be able to see this pretty well. If not, let me know. But are we all in agreement here that it's Batman?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, they're both from the same company, but it's Batman. Come on now.
Copa?
Well, the initial knee-jerk reaction is obviously Looney Tunes, but Batman does feature Batman in it, so I'm gonna have to go with Batman. Yeah.
Well said. Well said. Static, any dissenting opinion on that?
I mean, both have a rich history, but
Yes.
Batman just served more of a purpose, I guess you would say. Like, it actually had a story, whereas Looney Tunes is just like randomness.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, Batman.
Pretty simple there. Okay. We got here Nosferatu's in the chat. What's up?
Hey, Nos.
Joker guy is kind of
Nas
beautiful.
father.
I don't know if he's got. Is he have like? Is he missing glasses or something? What's going on?
He has vampire eyes. Those eyes are very well attuned.
I don't know about all that. It also has Bruce Wayne. That is a true statement. Yeah,
That is true.
So, all right, we'll go with
And no CPK.
No
Yeah.
CPK. Oh no, did you get muted, Joker? Oh, that's too bad. All right, this one is Battle of the Planets, which I didn't see. Don't know that much about it. Versus Clone Wars. I would have to go Clone Wars just because I've seen Clone Wars and it's pretty good. But Joker, sell us on Battle of the Planets.
Okay, so because I've watched both of these multiple times, the entire series. Without Battle of the Planets and that sci-fi space adventure thing, I don't think we'd have Clone Wars. I mean, this is very much.
Oh, okay. Like a precursor.
Kind of. I mean, I was watching this. I watched this. This came out. This was released in the United States in 1978. Star Wars was in 1977, and Lucasfilm didn't even attempt to do anything animation until 2003. So I'm kind of thinking that the animators for Clone Wars had to have some inspiration from the early Japanese anime stuff. So I'm going to go with Battle of the Planets.
Okay. Laver agrees with you there. Battle of the Planets was cool. Copa?
Yeah, I never got to Battle of the Planets, even though Joker sent it. But I'm going to give an honest review of it anyways, which is, for its time, the animation was really good, and the sci-fi adventure aspect was phenomenal. It reminded me a lot of Star Wars, and a little bit of Robotech before Robotech was Robotech. So, with that being said, and to clarify, I still haven't watched this movie. I'm going to have to go with Clone Wars.
Okay.
Static, what do you think?
I've watched so much animated shit over the last month. I did not get to Battle of the Planets. And I still had so much more to watch from this list. But so I don't feel like I could compare the two fairly.
You want to sing for us, Joker?
No.
Okay. Well,
looks like
we're just gonna move on.
I would have been fine with either one. So that being said,
now we have X-Men and Futurama. I don't think that's even close. I would say easily X-Men. Joker, what do you think?
I would say X-Men too. And again, these are both products of the same company. These
that's right.
These were both shown on Fox. X-Men, but for that year, 1992, was just an amazing year for animation.
Agreed. X-Men was on Fox, but also wasn't it a Warner Brothers thing?
No.
Because I'm just thinking that because it was on the same time as like the Animaniacs and shit.
No. Animaniacs is the Warner Brothers. X-Men was Fox Studios.
Okay. Copa, what do you think? Futurama or X-Men?
Oh man, X-Men's got Wolverine, Weapon X, Logan. What does Futurama have? Like some guy's head in a jar? Absolutely not. I'm going to X-Men.
It is Slurm.
Static?
This one's tough. They're two very different things. I lean towards, just because I haven't seen X-Men in forever, I lean towards Futurama because that show's so much fun. I like Futurama more than The Simpsons.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it's a consensus. X-Men's moving on here. How did G.I. Joe get a 13? How'd that get a 13 seed? That's wild. I think I'd go G.I. Joe here.
I
think I'm going G.I. Joe. That's my vote. But Joker, what do you think?
I actually might agree. I mean, I remember just from the merchandising standpoint, this was, I mean, G.I. Joe, you weren't cool unless you had the newest G.I. Joe. Yeah, that too. This was the cool thing. I mean, if you had the newest G.I. Joe figure, if you had the newest G.I. Joe, if you had the newest G.I. Joe play set. I mean, for God's sake, Hasbro, they did a couple of months ago, they were selling a pre-sale Cobra Hiss, a advanced Cobra Hiss, and they sold out in, they needed 2,500 things to go to mass production, and they went above that in like 4 hours. So I'm gonna go G.I. Joe.
Okay, that's 2 for G.I. Joe. Copa, what do you think?
From a purely like nostalgic standpoint, I'm going to go TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I understand that what Joker's saying, because I had like a shit ton of G.I. Joe figures and vehicles and all that stuff, and I watched the cartoons religiously, but at some point I switched all that over to like the Turtles, man, and like I had the same amount of gear and whatnot from the Turtles that I did G.I. Joe. So I'm gonna have to say Ninja Turtles. I had a lot more fun with those toys. Actually, now that I think about it, those toys and G.I. Joe battled side by side.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so I'm gonna have to say Turtles though, just a slight edge over G.I. Joe.
And I will say this, folks that were associated, folks that have been associated with the Turtles have been more accessible to fans in like the con circuits and the whatnot. So
yeah, you know what? I'm going to change my answer, and here's why: because G.I. Joe had snake eyes. The end. G.I. Joe it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was a slight edge right there. I don't know what I was thinking. God, baby brain.
Static.
Stupid.
Oh, once again, I'm the odd one out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all the way. I did not have a single G.I. Joe toy.
No.
I had all the Turtles, all the random characters from the Turtles. I played all the video games. I had all the video games except for the arcade one, obviously. But
yeah, what's up with that? How come they never released the arcade game when we were kids?
So like technically Ninja Turtles 2 on the NES was kind of based off the arcade game, but they just weren't the same. They were somewhat similar.
They had an X-Men game that was similar to that, and the Simpsons game that was similar to that, and they
X-Men
never
game was a
released.
blast,
Yeah, they never.
too.
Dude, I probably wasted at least $500 in the X-Men game. And the Simpsons game, trying to beat both of them. But yeah, I just never understood why they never released them on like Super Nintendo or whatever.
What's up, dude? Thanks for
don't
stopping
know,
in, bud. We're going Joe on that. Joe's moving on. First upset of the night. How about that?
So I have a question.
What's up?
I'm not too familiar with G.I. Joe, but would you go Shredder or Cobra Commander?
I go Shredder.
I go Shredder. Yeah, because Cobra Commander, like, if you ever watch G.I. Joe, the villains were always broke as shit. Like their whole like thing was to get to like steal money.
What up,
like,
Shadow? Happy birthday, buddy.
It was never about world dominance.
Except Destro, he was awesome.
Yeah, Destro was awesome. But like Cobra Commander could only see like, oh, I just want more money to, fund my operation here. That's it. That's all they were always like robbing a bank or something like that. I think the only time they didn't like actually go for a bank heist was the G.I. Joe movie, which was pretty badass. Like I recently watched the G.I. Joe movie. Oh my God, it still holds up.
I've got to watch. I haven't watched that old G.I. Joe movie either. But wouldn't you say that kind of makes like maybe the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show a little more compelling than G.I. Joe?
I don't know.
Yeah. G.I. Joe
don't
just
think
had
so.
way more
I'm
characters.
just trying to bring one of you guys over to my side.
Well, I think because it was.
It's
like,
not going
just-
to work.
It was really like mainly just Shredder. Like always.
Yeah, and
always
Krang,
just Shredder. Yeah,
Rocksteady, and Bebop.
You got
G.I.
Baxter
Joe
Stockman and Letterman in there, but a little bit.
Well, and you
in
got
there.
Baxter, and you got
Well, G.I. Joe also
the
had
Rat King.
G.I. Joe also had the Baroness. So
Oh yeah.
So let's go over the anime Adult Swim stuff and rank those tops. The top bracket there. Cowboy
Cowboy.
Bebop
Cowboy.
and Space Ghost. Any debates
Cowboy.
on that?
Yeah, there's no debating that.
There's
It's
no
Cowboy
debate to
Bebop.
be had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop was one of the shows that I almost finished.
I was like,
I
oh my god,
got
it was
like
so
5
compelling. I
episodes.
got
It's okay.
to episode 23 out of 26 and went,
right.
this is good.
So I stopped watching Cowboy Bebop because I really wanted to watch Arcane because it just looked that animation just looked so good.
Arcane's
Yeah,
really
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Like
Robotech? and
Robotech.
Robotech.
I don't even
Berserk
know what
is
Robotech
unfinished.
Berserk, but like so when I see Berserk, I only think of the original version where that was made like what, the late 80s or the 90s or something.
Yeah, in the
Like it
90s.
was made a while ago. It was the 90s. And that's all I consider Berserk. Anything else Berserk that I've watched, I fucking hated, and I don't
man.
consider that part of anything. And now I will agree that it's not finished, but yet I'd also argue that it's done after that. Like just everything goes to shit. Like,
Well, no, like so the manga is not even finished yet.
right.
Even though the creator has passed away, the manga's not done. So I'm just gonna have to say Robotech until they finish Berserk, and from what I understand, they're still kind of keeping to the lore. So until they finish Berserk and then that comes out as a full series, I'm gonna have to say Robotech.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all just hate me.
Well, just stop having shit takes and we'll be good.
I got to go with these two because I haven't seen either one of those. Full Metal. And
There's nothing wrong with the original Berserk. Don't get me wrong. That was an awesome anime show. It's just Robotech's complete and Berserk isn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Static.
Well, if we're moving on to Full Metal Alchemist and Soul Eater, I wish I would have seen Soul Eater because just looking at that, this seems like these two would be fun to compare.
I've seen a chunk of Full Metal. I've seen the entire thing of Soul Eater. Just on this pairing alone, it is the metal.
Okay.
Full Metal.
I tried to find this. I don't know where's this like streaming at.
I think Netflix you can find.
Full Metal. You know what?
No.
I think Full Metal Brotherhood is on Hulu. I don't know.
Yeah, they had like a lot of. They didn't have like Full Metal. They had like just like spin-offs. It seemed like.
So
I couldn't
a
find
lot
the
of
original
people.
show.
A lot of people love. So yeah, as you see, Mupper there is asking Full Metal Original or Full Metal Brotherhood.
I don't know.
A lot of. So I like original. I've seen bits of Brotherhood, and I think I like both of them.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as what's streaming now, Brotherhood is the only one that I know that I believe that's the one that's on Hulu. The original is not available.
I thought Netflix had both.
I didn't see him on there.
Okay.
I know I originally watched the original on Netflix, but that was
Yeah.
a while ago.
At one point they had both of them on there.
Okay. Well, I'm not talking about at one point, Copa. I'm talking
then-
about like yesterday.
Did
But
Netflix?
thank you for your at one point, Copa.
Wow.
So who here even picked Soul Eater out of the?
That'd be me.
Okay,
Yeah. So what did you do? What was your vote there, Joker?
I've
Full
voted
Metal?
for Full.
Okay. Copa, what do you think?
Well, at one point I'm going to vote for Full Metal Brotherhood.
Okay, but what about right now?
Full Metal Brotherhood soon.
Okay.
Right now.
Right now. Okay, good.
Yeah.
well, the only one I could vote for is Full Metal because I haven't watched Soul Eater.
Castlevania was what I saw was amazing.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Much better than. Oh, I'm sorry, Static. Go ahead.
Well, I was to say Full Metal Alchemist is almost like with the Brotherhood, almost as good as like Supernatural. With the relationship between the two brothers.
Gotcha.
Castlevania. That's not even a
question.
question.
This is an easy one, right? I mean, Castlevania is much better.
Castlevania.
Go ahead, Static.
No, the soundtrack from Edge Runners is so fucking amazing. I said I've watched a bunch of animation. I watched Edge Runners 3 times all the whole way through in a row. Like I just couldn't put it down. Castlevania is good. I just love Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the soundtrack?
Well, the sound, the sound. I think the soundtrack is what helps lift this above Castlevania because Castlevania just does its thing. It doesn't really have a soundtrack per se.
Okay.
But like
we got another vote for Cyberpunk too.
Yeah, I feel like this show gave the game life. Like like this actually made the game worth revisiting, and I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Edge Runners.
Copa, what do you think?
What's
Cyberpunk Edge Runners? Either that or he's trying to vote for CPK and he hit the wrong key or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, I thought this was some random version of California Pizza Eatery or something.
Pizza Eatery, yeah, that's what Tyler goes eats and
Cannoli.
Hey,
Yo.
As soon as Cannoli shows up,
as soon as we start talking about California pizza, a wild cannoli shows up, and so does Vex. So I love Castlevania. If I'm not mistaken, that show is still running, right? Like,
Labber, I'm not sure if CPE is that a Cyberpunk or Castlevania. It is Cyberpunk. Okay.
Yeah, it's Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I guarantee it.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So what are you voting for there?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Castlevania is still running, isn't it?
No,
because
it's done,
Oh, is it done? I haven't finished it yet, so I'm going to go with Cyberpunk because that was a nice closed off series. They don't have to. They don't have to make it
2 and 2. Wow.
Yeah. I really like Castlevania though.
The chat is going with Cyberpunk.
Well, they're wrong, so that's fine.
That's all right.
Boo!
Finally, I got one.
Nailed it. See, Static, you're not on an island.
I think that's actually 2.
It's like an isthmus.
Seeds. Yeah, 213 seeds. Those are the only upsets so far. We'll go down to finish up the rest of the. By the way, Cannoli Vex, how's it going, guys? Thank you for coming in here. This is anime and cartoons. We got one bracket is just cartoons, and then the other side's kind of the Adult Swim anime stuff. Now we're going back to just the kind of standard cartoons. Thank you for asking, because I forgot to update as we went here. Yes, anime versus toons. Okay, and back to this one here. King of the Hill versus Arcane. So King of the Hill is obviously way funnier, but Arcane looks really good.
Arcane is amazing.
This one's tough.
This one's tough. This one's tough.
Arcane.
Yeah, we may need your help on this one. I'm going to go King of the Hill just because I've watched it for so long and laughed at stuff. So my vote on that one's King of the Hill. Joker, what do you think?
It's not even a question. It's Arcane. The better story, better animation.
Yeah.
It's got it all.
It doesn't have Boomhauer though.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or
it doesn't have propane and propane accessories.
Or the hot what's the girl's name?
Luann.
Well, Arcane has Jinx, so
yes. That's true.
Doesn't have Rusty.
So that's one for King of the Hill, one for Arcane. Copa, what do you got?
I'm going to have to say King of the Hill. Arcane is still up for debate. It's coming back.
I think it's still going.
Joker's right. I mean, the animation is just so incredible in Arcane, but
absolutely,
King of the Hill is just it's stuck in the vernacular of everybody's language, whether they know it or not. So I'm going to have to go King of the Hill.
Static.
Yep, I'm King of the Hill strictly
Okay.
just because it is. Yeah, it's had a huge cultural impact. I love Arcade, and I'll watch season 2 whenever that comes out.
Yeah, I'm the same
But
way.
King of the Hill is ingrained into my life almost. Like, yeah,
Oh God, I'm agreeing with Vex.
Just like CPK is, guys. Is that what it is?
I haven't had CPK in over 10 years. So
I
don't know.
haven't had CPK in almost 2 weeks. This one.
Oh, so you're almost cleansed of the poison.
I'll get some. If we can wrap this up, I might get some for dinner.
Oh, gross, dude. We're never getting off this stream. We're going to help you out, man.
You're
You're
gonna
going
help
to
me
get
out.
that poison out of your veins yet.
So this one I don't think should be a debate. I think South Park head and shoulders above Thundercats. Joker?
Thundercats.
Thundercats. Explain.
Lion-O.
Tell them no. Just I don't have to.
It's the Thundercats. It is the best opening in cartoon history.
Okay, well, we're talking about not just the opening.
Well, you're
And
talking about the opening is better than Primus.
Yes.
It is better than Primus. I'll give you that. But
Yeah, it doesn't
Then you
take
gotta
much to
follow
be
it up with
Primus in my
something.
book.
and I would say the cultural significance, the comedy, all of that would go South Park. But that's one each. Copa, what do you think?
South
I'm
Park
gonna lose this one.
by far.
Whatever. Uncultured swine.
I grew up on Thundercats a little bit there. I think I came in just a little bit too late for Thundercats, but still, the South Park is just, it's one of those shows where, when it first came out, you're like, what the hell are they even doing? This show is hilarious.
I know. I
think they were, I think they took what The Simpsons was running with and just dialed it up to 11, and they haven't looked back since. Yeah, they've had a couple shitty seasons here towards the late end, but when you go like
Cannoli, thank you.
When you go
Cannoli doesn't like CPK.
Cannoli doesn't know what he's talking about half the time anyways. He gets bonked over the head at least twice an hour.
Cannoli sounds like he's CPK.
Yeah, that's a CPK answer for sure, Cannoli. Whatever.
Wookie, thank you.
South Park, it's more adult. If we were kids, I would go with
he gets bonked in the head.
Yeah,
too.
he says if he was a kid, if he was an 8-year-old, he would go with that. But he's got the culture now, so he's going with South Park, like the rest of us. Mrs.
What's up,
Cannoli,
Mrs.?
how's it going? Hopefully you're not
Spice-
throwing any poop. I saw that on Twitter that she's
Spice up your life.
like that.
What happened with poop? I don't want to know. Never
I
mind.
don't want to get in. I don't want to get into.
There's
Chicken-
too much poop
chicken-
in my life already.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, so Copa says South Park. Static, what say you?
Seems like Joker and I have traded places because I too am South Park. Because I mean, obviously, the cultural impact of South Park is significant, and they just don't stop.
Okay. Mrs.
Like-
Cannoli was throwing a lot of poop in Vegas. It was we were on Fremont Street, and it was just she was just.
Oh
throwing-
well,
Well,
if you're on,
well,
well,
it's
if you're on
very-
Fremont Street, yeah, you're
That's
just
what
you're
Fremont
going to
Street is.
find speed.
and she was fitting right in too with all the other with all the homeless guys throwing.
Yeah. Well, you have to blend in.
Wait, there was poop throwing on Fremont Street?
There's always poop.
There's always poop on Fremont Street.
Not the times I've been.
Um,
Well, you're not hanging out in the right spots, sir.
I was there right at the
so
beginning
I
of the whole
wasn't-
COVID thing.
I wasn't
Yeah.
really a fan of Animaniacs. I was a fan of Simpsons, but then
You fiend.
the next
You
20
fiend.
years, the next 20 years happened. Well, it's not a secret now, Mrs. Cannoli. It's out there. That's what happens. Hey, Vex got our merch. I guess that's from
Hey,
Cannoli merch or Joker merch.
Or Joker merch.
Joker, did you give Vex merch?
I did not give him her.
No, she got my merch. It's just a black shirt.
Gotcha.
It just says douche on the front.
Yeah. It says chill vibes.
Oh God.
So yeah, I didn't really get into Animaniacs. I didn't like hate them, but it wasn't like my favorite. I did like The Simpsons. First 10 seasons or so was great, but then we had another 20. So, man, I don't know where to go on this one. I guess I'd probably go Simpsons, but I could be probably pretty
Animaniacs.
easily swayed. Joker.
Animaniacs, just the talent, just the talent alone that this Project Pull did. You got Rob Paulson, Jim Cummings, Maurice LaMarche, Jess Harnell, Tress McNeil. That alone is just top tier. The voice acting.
Okay. Copa?
With The Simpsons, they had 10 classic seasons, and then they whipped right back around and destroyed everything they worked hard on. What is it now? Like 23 seasons later, they've destroyed those 10 seasons goodwill. So
they're probably about 35.
Yeah, so The Simpsons can go eat shit, and the showrunners and the actors who are all woke and shit can go eat shit. I'm choosing the Animaniacs because they did 5 seasons and got the hell out?
Yeah.
Nah, Animaniacs for sure.
Static?
One with the Animaniacs because I've watched that way more than I did The Simpsons. I was one of those kids that wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons, and the Animaniacs were hilarious, and I think you could still sit down and watch them today as an adult.
Yeah, you can.
Animaniacs moves on. All right, we got Avatar and Darkwing Duck.
Avatar.
There's no debate. Avatar.
Avatar's moving on.
We'll get into the debate later, I'm guessing.
Avatar
I guarantee you Avatar is going to make it to the semifinals.
Avatar was one of the ones that I watched all the way through. And that ending is damn good.
All right, we'll do the...
You want to talk about uncultured swine? Vex hasn't even heard of Darkwing Duck. So
are you really, Vex?
Gee, what's going on? Dude. Oh my god. You need to come down here to Freedom Land more often.
Let's get dangerous.
Instead of Darkwing Duck, they just had a bunch of black box on a white screen smash into each other in Canada. That was their animation.
I saw she was down here doing some 2A stuff. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, she got a taste of the freedom. And then she's going to ship herself back
now Vex, if you do that, you have to scream America the entire time.
So she was raised in a communist country. So instead of Netflix, she had Netflix.
Netflix.
All right, I loved Primal. I wouldn't have watched it without this ranking. So that moves on pretty easily, but I haven't seen the Vampire Hunters, so my vote is Primal just because I really like
Primal.
Okay.
Primal, as much as I love Vampire Hunter D, dude, Primal is for sure legit.
And just being able to tell such a good story with no dialogue. Come on now.
Yeah.
That's the whole like motion picture thing is it's all show, no tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect storytelling.
Love it. What's up?
We're love it.
Getting ready to get to Ninja Scroll.
She's getting ahead of herself, though.
Vex says Vampire Hunter.
Tranquilo. That means calm down for all the white people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not that my vote matters now,
that was
but
spicy.
I am Vampire Hunter D on this one, just because it is one of the classic anime staples that if you ever get into anime, you have to watch this one.
Yeah, that's like one of the first that I got into.
This was
series-wise.
This was the first anime that I had ever seen, and then followed by Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, the next one is the first anime I ever seen.
Primal looks so good, and then the whole they don't have dialogue, but you can they're telling.
Primal's
story,
done. Primal is amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ninja Scroll or Death Note. I haven't seen either, so up to you guys.
I haven't either, so I'm just gonna let Copa and Static at you. This is you guys.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely Ninja Scroll for me. Perfect storytelling. They get in and out, and we're doing the movie. We're not doing the show. So the movie is great storytelling.
Yeah, we're comparing a movie versus show, which makes this a little more difficult because Death Note's a great story too. If we're talking the animation and not the Netflix live action. Damn.
Yeah. I'm not trying to take anything away from Death Note.
I think we're gonna have to go like Ninja Scroll's great, but like the depth of Death Note, I want to pick Death Note. I think we're gonna have to
go to the chat.
Yeah, can we do a
Yeah, it's good as shit.
So
put
let's
one of
see.
those
I've
things
got
in there
it
where they
here. Let's
vote?
see.
Oh yeah, put up the poll.
put up a poll?
I don't know how to. I don't know how to
Put
do
your
that.
poll up, Tyler.
I don't know how to do that.
All right, just tell them Death Note or
One for
Ninja
Death
Scroll.
Note.
Ninja Scroll or Death Note, guys. I got Love It already with Ninja Scroll.
If you don't choose Ninja Scroll,
Wookie
I won't
with
be your
Death
friend
Note.
anymore.
So those Jana with Death Note. Mupper. I've said that both ways.
Death Note.
With Death Note.
Jana's Death Note.
I've got that one already. Jana's already voted. It looks like it's going to be Death Note. We'll give it a couple seconds here. Nosferatu, if you want to, I don't know how to make a poll, but just put it in the chat.
Wookie.
What do you think?
Well, Wookie said Death.
I got Wookie already. Yeah.
Well, Cece says Death Note.
Cece doesn't know what she's talking
She's
about.
not old enough
Okay.
to vote. We got another one for Ninja Scroll.
Oh my
okay?
god.
That ties it up.
No
and
death.
Wookie just said the things backwards. You don't get 2 votes. This isn't Arizona.
Hey,
Oh, sorry, Static.
Wow.
All right, Nosferatu says Death Note. Okay, we're going to go Death Note then.
Boo all of you.
That is a...
Can you kick the whole chat? Kick the whole chat.
Kick them all out, you think?
Yes, kick them all out. They don't know what the hell they're talking.
All right. How about Voltron
Ooh.
and Helsing?
That's a tough one. Because Helsing is just so brutal and just amazing. But Voltron, I think. I mean,
Did I just make a list?
I mean, those lions. I mean, the lions are just. That's classic.
Sorry, love it.
I'm gonna come back to me. I'm gonna have to be sold because I could go either way
Go
on
both
this
ways.
one.
You could swing both ways. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Copa, go ahead.
I want to say Voltron because who the hell Helsing links up with? Nobody. Does he form into a robot? No. So Voltron.
Voltron? Okay.
Yeah.
Static?
I gotta abstain.
Okay. I'm the same way.
Okay.
Joker, what do you think?
Oh fuck. Just whenever the Lions joined up and became Ultron, you got excited on that. I'm gonna have to go Ultron then.
Voltron. Okay. That's 2 for Voltron and 2 abstinence. Okay.
And the next one's not even a question.
Kira?
Nosferatu's comment on Death Note almost makes me want to change my vote.
That one there?
No, not that one. The one before.
Oh.
Guyliner.
Death Note rules. I wear guyliner when I watch. See, that's what happens when you watch Death Note and choose it over Ninja Scroll. Ninja Scroll doesn't even have a dude wearing eyeliner. It's all like this goth.
Once
dude,
again,
like,
Vex, this is not Arizona.
And it does have a lot more boobs.
yeah, so like 120% more boobs.
Oh, boobs are good, yes.
Yeah, and a snake comes out of a girl's vagina. What more do you need from Ninja Scroll to win? But whatever. Okay, Death Note.
Okay.
Guys are-
Akira? Yes?
Yeah, that's not even a question.
Yeah, sorry. I like Metalocalypse a lot, but Akira is like the best animation ever.
Yeah, Akira at one point in time, I don't know if it is now, but it was definitely the most popular anime.
Okay. Chat seems to agree. Akira all day. Now, Copa, if Jana's writing something, is that her or is that Cece?
That's most likely Cece. She's very advanced for being 3 weeks old.
Okay.
So
Good deal.
yeah, I mean,
All right.
Jana's probably feeding her, and Cece's probably typing.
So we got.
But I think Jana is making up Cece's answers, like, which is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you want to talk about rigged shit, that's what's going on, especially
okay.
with the Death Note business.
Oh, not fair. All right, now we're to the Sweet 16. I don't think this one's even
Nope.
a debate
Not
either. It's got
No.
to be Batman, right?
Not a debate. Nope.
So
Not a debate.
before this, I should have said something, but like we automatically gave Batman the S rank at the very first episode of this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, should Batman even be allowed? Because like it's almost because we already put it that high. Like it's like S plus.
Yeah.
Like
It's going to get more competitive, I think.
I just don't know if Batman should have been in this field.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree.
Even if you have a really good
Batman
team,
over Clone Wars.
even
Because
if you have a
Clone
really
Wars
good team, a
trash.
football team, he has to play in the Super Bowl. You got to play somebody. You don't just give him the trophy.
Fair enough.
Oh, that sounds adorable. You guys get a room.
It's getting gay in there. Really,
It really is.
really Italian gay.
Do I need to turn the hose on in that chat? Good Lord. All right, Copa, you good with Batman?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like Static is too.
Yep.
Okay. Moving on to X-Men and G.I. Joe. I don't think that one's close. I would say easily X-Men.
Yep.
Joker, go ahead.
I don't know. I mean,
That's a good point. They don't always make it to the finals.
I've watched the both of these. As far as it's just a pure enjoyment level, I think G.I. Joe was more enjoyable, but X-Men's is the better overarching stories. But I'll lean X-Men.
Copa?
I'm gonna have to say X-Men, just because, like I said, you got Wolverine, Weapon X, just being all super violent, and it's the only time you actually really get to see Gambit.
You got
And you get
Rogue?
Rogue's ass.
Like
And
real
you get
Gambit.
Rogue's ass. And you get Rogue's ass.
Yeah, and Rogue's ass.
Was that
where
Joker, was
in
that three
G.I.
votes
Joe
for
do you
Rogue's
see a
ass? Is
dumper
that
like
right?
that? You
I
point.
stutter, you fuck nut. So yes, it was.
You got 3 votes for Rogue's ass. Okay. Just making sure. Static, what do you think?
Yeah, I like how Joker stuttered right on Rogue's ass 3 times. I'm sure that was a stutter, dude.
Totally was.
Yeah, I watched way more X-Men than I did G.I. Joe. It's not a competition for me at all.
I should put X people here just to be.
Can I stutter Rogue's ass too and make
Yes,
3
you
votes for X?
Yeah.
Rogue's ass, and Rogue's ass. That was my vote.
That was more like Tourette's.
How about
yeah.
Cowboy.
Cowboy Bebop and Robotech?
Cowboy.
Static? Any dissent on that?
I've never seen Robotech, so I mean, Cowboy
Fine.
Bebop. is
Yeah, he
an
almost
easy
seen
choice.
it all. So Cowboy Bebop, right?
How about
I watched a lot of it. I just don't remember.
Full
what.
Metal and Cyberpunk?
Well, I mean, Cyberpunk's just the greatest thing ever because it had the game and it's associated with Keanu Reeves. Fuck this. Fuck Cyberpunk. Fuck Keanu Reeves. Bullshit.
Keanu Reeves. He's not even in Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
See, yeah, I
Thank
mean,
God.
even if the number 1
Good.
seeds get together at the end, it's going to be.
You can't just be blindly hating Keanu Reeves just because
Yes, I
he's
can.
loosely associated with
Yeah,
something.
no one said anything about Keanu Reeves earlier.
Good.
No.
Yeah, no one's like, I'm voting
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
He's
Keanu
got some
Reeves is in the
deep-seated
game.
anger there. Do you need to talk to somebody
Yeah.
about that, bud?
Fuck surfing. Keanu Reeves is bullshit.
I'd go Alchemist.
Okay. Copa?
Yeah, I gotta go Alchemist too.
Okay.
It's rock solid for like 25 episodes. Cyberpunk's got 10. Fuck off, Cyberpunk. You're done.
Static?
Yeah, this is kind of like King of the Hill versus Arcane, where Full Metal just has so much more on Edge Runners that
Okay.
it's Full Metal's the only choice.
Okay. Chat seems to agree. Full Metal. Yep. Okay.
It's just Cyberpunk should have never gotten that.
All right. Primal versus Death Note. I haven't seen Death Note, but I really like Primal, so my vote is going to go Primal. Joker?
Primal.
Copa?
It doesn't have Keanu Reeves, so I'm gonna have to go Primal.
Static, what do you think?
I'm going with Death Note just because that mystery and everything was just so in depth. I love Death Note. As a matter of fact, I need to go rewatch it. It's been a while.
Okay. That is 3 for Primal. What? Put my fingers through the desk. Don't you worry about what my fingers do there, guy. Weirdo.
What kind of keyboard do you have over there?
He has one of those Computech 1995
That kind of keyboard right there.
keyboards that clack. just to make sure you know he's hacking.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I like mechanical keyboards. Like
Not a question.
Mechanical keyboard. What?
What the?
Aren't they all keyboards?
Those are the ones. Those are the ones with the clicky click.
Is that what it's called? A mechanical
Yeah.
keyboard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're such a nerd, dude. Who knows?
CC, you
what
are
is
a
called
baby.
mechanical keyboard.
You're like 3 weeks old. You haven't even seen Primal. You don't even know. You're a baby.
Yeah, it's too advanced for her, anyways.
And this is not a question.
Well, it is a question. Voltron or Akira?
Akira,
Kira.
Akira. Okay.
let's
I-
just
yeah, I
move
have-
on.
I have no say in that.
Okay. Akira. And I think we got a couple more on here.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this one's not even difficult for me.
Fuck.
I'm
South
going to go
Park.
South Park. Not
South Park.
Not difficult at all. I say
South
South
Park.
Park.
Yeah, it's
Joker,
not
you say
hard.
South Park.
South Park.
South Park.
Copa.
I said South Park. Open your ears.
Okay. Copa, did you have any vote on this?
It's the poison still. Copa.
Yeah, the CPK is just burning those brain cells up there.
Well, that's suspicious. At least she's not asking for my social.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
next.
I know. I like King of the Hill as well, but I think South Park is better by far.
Yeah.
Static, what do you think?
I don't know.
Static checked out. His brain is fried on this one.
Right.
Like they're both so good,
Right.
and I have like so many memories of watching both of them. Fuck.
You
But-
can just
but-
hear it. You can just
but-
hear the brain leaking out of his
Yes.
head.
But South Park has evil. Has the evil mouse. Evil.
You know what?
Mickey Mouse.
Right, they do that, but I was gonna say
What are you talking about, Joker?
I'm going South Park
Mickey Mouse.
just
on
by the
South
hair
Park?
of a Mr. Hanky.
He makes the Chinese
like
tingle.
you mean the Mickey Mouse episodes?
Yes.
Oh, what's all this? Yeah.
And if you don't make their Chinese tingle, come on, Static. Just say
Oh.
South Park.
Oh, you
No,
know
no,
what?
I said-
Yeah,
I
we
said-
didn't even have that celebrity
I
death
said
match.
I'm going with South Park just by the hair of a Mr. Hanky.
Okay.
Okay.
We can all be a little shitty sometimes.
That's awkward.
Animaniacs and Avatar.
Avatar. Dude, no celebrity death match. That's fucking true. We totally
is
skipped
true.
over that.
That is true. Yeah, I didn't even make it the when we were ranking them.
Mm.
Static, what do you think, Avatar?
Static.
I'm
Oh.
thinking.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and Randy Marsh. Yeah, I don't know. He's not my favorite.
Wow. remember when they figured out that taking their wives to plays and musicals gets them a free blowjob.
Blowjobs, yeah.
These are
And then
two
he writes
different-
the musical that just has blowjob. as
Blowjob
every
in
other
it.
word.
And like Stephen Sondheim gets
It's gotta be subtle about it, you asshole.
I just like it when he's in the car getting a Hummer from
Yeah.
from his wife, and he's like, "Oh no way!"
And then they're watching the news, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe someone would use a musical to get a blowjob. Oh, it's terrible." He's got his moments. Static, have you
Tyler,
decided yet?
did you have a decision in this?
No. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of Animaniacs, and I haven't seen enough of Avatar to make a decision. But I think
Like,
go ahead.
these are two very different shows, and they both do what they set out to do very well. So I mean, really, it just kind of
Yes, this was the
Oh, yeah.
God, what was it? Steamy Ray Vaughan. Steamy.
you know what?
Oh.
I think if I
Look
had
at
to
them
sit down,
britches.
if I had to pick between one of the two, what I would watch right now, I'd pick Avatar.
Okay. So
And Copa. Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
Joker, Avatar 2, right? All right. You're getting down there now. Let's see here.
This is where the fun begins.
Ooh, okay.
Batman. Batman and X-Men.
Same year.
These are very
Like-
similar now.
Same year, and
Uh-huh.
went head to head. I'm going to go Batman.
There's some really good X-Men storylines.
There are.
You got the
But
Days of Future Past. Oh man.
They had the Phoenix Saga.
Yeah. I'm gonna go X-Men. Joker, what'd you say? You said Batman?
Batman.
Copa?
He's grabbing a water. So we'll,
Oh, okay.
so we'll-
Static, what do you got? Right?
I have love for both of these franchises from everything that's ever been done with them. Mostly, I guess if I had to go for franchises, it would be Batman over X-Men. But we're talking animated series. I think Batman's a little more memorable than X-Men. Like
Gambit was pretty cool too.
Gambit
Right.
was cool.
Yeah.
And it's a
Okay.
shame that they haven't been able to do Gambit
Mhm.
right since.
Okay, and we've gotten and there have been more X-Men animated series past this, and you've gotten a different voice for Wolverine every time.
Mm-hmm.
For the Bat, it's Kevin Conroy. It's Kevin Conroy. It's Kevin Conroy, and it's not until they started doing their animated films that they brought in that they started bringing in more actors as Kevin and his as we found out his eventual health problems kept him from doing that. But
Right.
probably the two most iconic the voices in animation as a pair is Kevin Conroy and Margaret Hamill.
Yeah. Mark Hamill's a douche though. I'm not sure if that's a point for Batman though.
You gotta separate
Chat,
the art.
chat, you're gonna have to get in on this.
Copa, well, no, it's
I'm
I
here.
know.
I'm
but
here.
While he's talking, chat needs to get
No,
in
the
on this.
chat screwed me over on one of the other ones, so don't go to them yet. They lost all privileges.
What do you think?
Dude, it's Batman, hands down.
Thank you.
As much and
Just
I
that?
was
That's
a
it?
bigger X-Men fan and a bigger X-Men comic book collector and everything, but dude, Batman animated is just on a whole different level than X-Men. Even
And-
with Rogue's ass.
And,
But what
and back
about-
to what we said.
If I may, what about Rogue's ass?
Yeah. But see, the thing is
Well-
that you have Poison Ivy and Catwoman in there, so
And this series introduced a character that was supposed to be a throwaway and has become one of the most popular
Harley.
female
Yeah.
characters of all time. Harley
Well,
Quinn.
it was, and then they ruined it with Birds of Prey. But yeah,
well,
for
not
a
only
while.
and not only
Right.
that, they made Mr. They had to retcon Mr.
Mr.
Freeze
Freeze.
because he was so fucking badass.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean that first episode with Mr. Freeze was so good. It's one of my
And-
favorite episodes of all time.
And then the episode with Clayface because
Janet, keep the
Batman-
language PG, please. This is-
Jesus, oh my
this is-
god,
Good
she
The
might
lord.
as well
Batman-
just drop the N word.
Yeah.
What is she
Let's-
doing?
Let's not. please.
because the
Let's
Batman
not.
was because the Batman series, you had to wait like 7 episodes before you saw the Joker or
Yeah.
the Riddler or Penguin.
Right.
I mean, you got
And-
all this. Copa, you were saying?
No. I agree. Like, usually with Batman, everybody expects Joker right off the bat, you know. But to have to wait 7 episodes and still be that rock solid all the way up
Mhm.
to his reveal or whatever, man, it's just such a good show. It made all the right calls. And then
You
the
can see my
other,
dog licking his ass back there. Oh, now he's gone.
what is he doing? Hey, we're talking about
Yeah.
Batman. Can you keep some respect? Yeah.
Oh,
Zoom in.
no, he's just scratching his shoulder.
I was promised a dog licking its ass, and all it's doing is scratching. Whatever.
Static's gonna handle that. All right. Yeah.
Wait, what?
You were volunteered, Static. Sorry.
Is that why Static is sick?
I actually have pink.
All right, that one was close. That one is. I didn't think that would be that close, but we're gonna go Batman.
I was just thinking how you were just saying how everyone expects Joker to be first, and I was like, how disappointing is it that we got the Riddler first in a series and it wasn't the fucking Riddler with the Batman the movie?
Oh,
yeah.
mm.
The Riddler was my favorite. As
You're talking about Batman Begins?
No, the Batman, the Twilight Batman.
Yeah.
Twilight Batman. Oh,
yeah.
Batman.
The Batman.
Okay. Here we have.
That movie is so forgettable. I keep forgetting it was even out.
Yeah.
I give that, if we're ranking movies right now, that's a solid 6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
The Batman. It got a lot of favorable press at the beginning.
It certainly did, but it fucking fell apart as soon as that car chase ended.
Yeah, it would have been way better if they cut it down by like 45 minutes.
And kept that stupid ass motorcycle love scene out.
Yeah. Oh God. Yes. Talk about just dragging it out.
And then the fact that like all of the Riddler's kills. I know we're getting on a tangent here, but I can't hold this in any longer. So all the Riddler's kills were like intimate, right? But his whole fucking master plan is to flood Gotham. Like, what the fuck were you even thinking? See, this is why you don't let J.J. Abrams and his crew into any of your IPs.
Anywhere near anything.
He's such a fucking idiot, Matt
J.J.
Reeves.
Abrams
Get out of
involved
here.
in that?
Matt Reeves is
Matt Reeves, and he's part.
from-
10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a while ago, though. I mean, he did like the.
Doesn't matter. He's
Deadly Apes.
He's part of the mystery box.
Mm-hmm.
Mystery box these nuts.
I don't know if I would consider him a J.J. Abrams.
He's a J.J. Abrams guy.
He is.
100%. Oh, this is going to be tough, bro.
Yeah, Avatar, South Park.
Oof.
I'm all in on South Park.
I am too.
I'm
gonna vote for South Park.
I
Over
just
Avatar.
from because I have a deep love of fantasy. Avatar, just the voice casting, the overall story was just top tier, and I have to go back to that last to the final fight, the contrast of Aang and Ozai versus Azula and Zuko, just amazing.
He gets a little squealy when he raises his voice. I've noticed it doesn't really frighten me. South Park is they're very different. Janice says Avatar. Copa, you said Avatar, right?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Avatar, even though that's like really difficult. Avatar is just so cool. So Avatar is like really rock solid until the last 3 parts, and those last 3 parts just puts it into classic status. Like it just, I mean, those 3. I can't remember what it's called. It's called the Night of the Comet or something like that. Part 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit, dude! Like watching Aang finally go into Avatar status was like it was almost legit frightening. They did such an amazing job with that.
And then when she learns how to bend blood, that is a freaky episode.
Yeah.
That is a creepy episode.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. No, 100% Avatar. Even though it pains me, I have to go Avatar.
Yeah.
Static.
I'm all South Park. South Park has had a much bigger cultural impact than Avatar ever will. Even if you've never seen an episode, everyone knows, oh my God, you killed Kenny, you bastards.
Like Mr. Hanky. We were just talking about Randy Marsh.
Well, we got
impact. Avatar isn't even.
Jana, we got not.
There's
we got Jana, we got us.
Yeah,
Jana doesn't count.
Put up the poll.
I don't know how to do the poll. Stop saying that.
I think it should be next to the chat if you're in the studio back end. With the stream, I think there's there's one of the option menus by like where you would enter a chat.
Yeah, or Nance is going to fucking yell at you for not putting up the poll.
Right. Jesus,
yell at me. That's fine. I'm looking.
He's going to drop links to live core.
I think Nos is saying he's being
Tim Poolish.
white toast fence sitter. What do they call that?
Oh,
Milk toast.
wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how to do the polls. That might be a you have to.
All right, let's just tell the chat. What do you think? Is it Avatar or is it South Park? For
I don't
the
need
chat?
to ask the chat. I know South Park has more culture impact. It's funnier. That's Avatar's not even the most popular show with the name Avatar. If I put Avatar here, people are going to be like, "Oh, you mean the one with the Smurfs?" No, it's South Park. This is not even close. Chat, what do you think? South Park, Avatar. By the way, what did you mean? Did you like Jason Momoa as in Fast and the Furious Joker?
Yes, I did.
You liked his character?
I did.
Why?
Because it was fun. It was a fun character. It's not to be taken. It's not to be taken seriously. The entire film was not to be.
Well, none of the films are to be taken seriously.
It is ridiculous, and they just lean into it, and they just have fun, and I
could not stand that guy.
I thought he was hilarious.
All right.
Have you guys seen it? Fast and Furious, Fast X.
No, I haven't
Fast
seen
X. No, I told you I was waiting for 11 Fast, 11 Furious.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to.
So the split in the chat is split. Looks like.
Are you serious?
He had.
Wow.
I'm looking.
We're going to have to go to the coin
Avatar,
toss.
South
Coin
Park.
toss.
No, we're just going to go South Park because it's better.
No, you gotta go.
No,
coin
it is
toss.
not. No, it is not.
South Park.
You're not like King or anything that just runs the board. Like, oh my word.
I'm literally running the board right now. What are you talking about? Okay, well, good. That was a good.
Yeah, well,
talk.
you go
Thank
ahead
you.
and type in South Park, and we all know you mean Avatar.
Okay.
Right, exactly.
Okay, let's go over here.
Bebop.
Full Metal.
Bebop.
Bebop.
Yeah, Bebop.
Bebop.
I liked Full Metal better, but I'm guessing you don't have a vote in this one, Tyler.
I've only seen a little bit of Bebop, and I haven't seen that much of Full Metal.
Okay.
Either. So
Nah, Bebop is just ultra cool, dude. It's just way too fucking cool for Brotherhood to.
There's boobs. There is boobs in that.
And what?
Is there boobs in Bebop? I mean,
No.
there's lots of cleavage.
Yeah, cleavage. Yeah.
Cleavage, yeah, with Faye, but
I didn't.
Okay,
I
so
didn't
when
say
I hear-
nipples. I said boobs.
When we're talking anime and I think boobs, I think Ninja Scroll boobs and not cleavage.
You think of Ninja Scroll boobs?
Yeah, like
Not
like
cleavage.
actual full boobage as opposed to just
Okay.
top boob.
Okay. Yeah, the chat's going unanimous for Bebop too. So let's see here.
not it. As much as I love I'm all Akira.
Okay. I haven't seen Akira, but I like you. I'd really like Primal, but I'll defer to you on that one. Copa?
Yeah, Akira. It's
Akira?
multi-layered, multifaceted film. Akira,
Static?
100%.
I can't. I haven't seen Akira, so I can't say.
Okay. So we're gonna go Akira. Okay, now we have
We're
the final four here. See, I think this one is not close either. Batman. You gotta go Batman here.
You have to. Batman.
Joker says well, the name Joker, obviously you're gonna go for Nosferatu's got some thoughts for Kanoe.
Wow.
If you think I'm gonna have to tape with any to behind the toilet. Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
that's going full Godfather.
That's a deep cut right there. Yeah, yeah. Anybody? Static. What do you think?
What are we doing here?
South Park,
Batman.
South Park, and Batman. They're two
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Batman versus the Usurper, South Park.
Batman.
Nosferatu's got some thoughts, I believe, here. Okay, so Batman's moving on.
Yeah, it's Everyone already voted except for me. Yeah, because I think if given the if I had to choose one to watch right now, at this moment, it's Batman.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to go great for you there, Nos. That I'm sure there's going to be a happy ending there.
Bebop.
Okay, we got Bebop and Akira.
I mean, these are both very well done stories. Bebop for me was just the cooler one because Bebop just oozes cool.
I think if he didn't let her drive, there would have been a whole different movie there, right? Kind of the reason he came back is because he let her drive. Spoiler alert. Copa?
I'm going to have to go Bebop as well. It's just tough. It's like really tough to compare the two or even rank them against each other because they're so close. But Bebop is just it's just more stylized. And it's got an entertainment value that I think Akira can't hold because it's so cerebral.
This took a very Italian turn. I don't know what the hell's going on in the chat. Get it together, chat. Okay, so Bebop, Static.
Once again, not seen Akira, and if I did, it was forever ago.
So it is actually the 1 seeds versus the 1 seeds.
Yeah.
So I would vote just cultural impact. I would go with Batman. But what do you guys think?
These are so evenly matched. Bebop does have the femme fatale in Faye.
Yes.
Your intro songs, okay. As much as I love Danny Elfman, Tank is just amazing. I mean, I've listened to that just by itself numerous times. I'm gonna have to wait on this one. I may have to hear what other folks say first. So,
okay, Copa.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say it's Bebop, and the reason why I picked Bebop is the fact that not only does it get episodic, it still holds serial elements and storylines throughout those episodic elements.
Kind of like how the old school cartoons used to do, anyways.
Yeah, but the further you go down the Bebop 2 seasons, the more and more you learn about these characters, and the more they get tied together, and the more their past catches up to them.
Okay.
Whereas Batman is just solely episodic, and
yeah.
While I immensely enjoy both of them, Bebop just is. And I agree with Joker Voice. The fact of the matter is, yeah, the Batman animated theme song, pretty cool. You can get that stuck in your head, but you for damn sure is going to get that Bebop Tank theme song.
Yeah, you are.
1, 2, 3, let's jam. All you have to see is 1, 2, 3, let's jam, and then that's
3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's jam, and that's
no. I'd rather go with the Batman theme song.
No, absolutely not. You're
absolutely
ridiculous.
I can't stand the horns in the fucking Bebop song.
What?
Oh, yeah, that is like so like the old nightclubs back in the day with the high back boots and everything, the live band. Oh yes,
the fact that in that show blends so many genre elements together, in such a seamless way, also gives it an edge over Batman.
So, Static, are you going Bebop?
They are making some very strong arguments.
I'm going Cowboy
for Cowboy Bebop, and you know what? Having finally watched most of this show,
and
that could be the deciding point right there.
That
live action
that does not help.
So that's a good point. That's what I was going to bring up. Which of these two has a better live action, Batman or Cowboy Bebop?
Well, I mean, there's only been one live action Cowboy, and it was garbage. And we've had quite a few live action Batmans, and a lot of them have been
I
garbage
was
too.
just say about
so.
half have been garbage. That's true.
What's up, JT?
What's up, JT?
Yo.
We are just deciding on the top one right here.
The final.
So
I'm going to lean Cowboy.
You're going Cowboy?
I'm going Cowboy.
Static, did you go?
Sorry, Batsy.
No, I didn't go. See if I want to just be entertained and not have to think about anything, I'm turning on Batman.
Right.
But if I want to sit through and have a good story and have a full experience, I'm definitely going Cowboy Bebop.
Okay. So which one you going with?
You chose Batman?
I did.
Yeah. I am going to go with. God damn it! I'm going with Cowboy Bebop, but I'm skipping that intro every single time.
I do it too. I can't stand that. Yeah.
What is wrong with you guys?
Like, that is so weird.
Dude,
Oh my God,
that is the
your
weirdest
show just
take
won.
ever. Like,
I know, right?
that
That intro is great. That intro is amazing.
Yeah, not my thing.
I work out to that intro every day. That's how long my workouts is. It's just that intro. I only get a 3-minute workout in.
Smurfs did not make the cut. They got kicked out by Looney Tunes. That was not
Yeah.
my call.
Yeah, they were beaten by Care Bears, and then we all beat up on the Care Bears.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Smurfs behind Care Bears. JT
Wow.
coming in with Smurfs.
There's
Wow.
definitely no Silverhawks. And Nas, yes. Who the fuck skips Tank? Exactly.
Yeah, like,
I do.
it's ridiculous behavior.
Just the intro to most things I skip now. I got more stuff to watch than an intro I've heard.
I
multiple
restarted
times.
watching Cowboy Bebop, and it is one of the few intros that I don't skip on Netflix.
So that's our ranking there. Any thoughts, concerns?
There were some tough ones. There were some
That was
upsets, which some I think we've all had
I think I can
ones
go.
that we thought would move on that didn't, but it got down to the end, and it wasn't just easy. I mean, the ones was just going straight down.
Yeah.
And I think it played out how we originally thought I think we originally thought that these two would be here.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was kind of leaning towards having those be the final two, but you never know. You never know.
the only upset here was when Tyler put on his Burger King crown and said South Park over
Avatar, right? Yes, thank you.
How did you know?
Ridiculous.
How did you know I had a Burger King crown?
Because who doesn't?
I would have chosen King of the Hill over Avatar too. Like,
God, you guys, this is
Yeah,
so wrong.
dude. Yeah, and you also skip over the tanks. Tank
Now, if we were
theme
talking
song.
about the James Cameron Avatar, maybe we'd have a different story. But
Can we put up the winner, please?
Huh?
So some people in the chat are either having a meltdown or haven't seen it yet.
oh, okay. Winner is Cowboy Bebop. Let me see if I can make it a little.
I'm happy with that.
I am too.
I really thought we were going to have a Batman winner, to be honest.
I
with
did
you.
too.
I did too.
So yeah, final two were Batman and Bebop, and Cowboy Bebop is the winner. So yeah,
So the two finalists, I really thought were going to be Batman and Bebop, and I thought for sure I was going to have to fight tooth and nail about why Bebop's better than Batman. That was actually kind of an easy win for Bebop.
It kind of was.
here's the bracket, showing it off just a little bit more.
Maybe we should have this thing print it out. Each of us sign it, and then then you could sell this as merch.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, that'd be dope.
There you go. I'll make it a shirt, so the writing will be so
Oh.
small no one can read it.
And then it becomes like official, and no one can argue this ranking. Like,
Right.
This
Yeah.
is going to be my tramp stamp, actually.
It's gonna be a big tramp stamp.
I have a big body.
I
Okay,
would have
that
to
was
find
weird.
I would have to find room for this because
Okay, what did I miss here? Celebrates with Ewoks as the galaxy parties. Batman would have beaten Avatar. Oh yeah,
No, yeah.
Yep.
Even after South Park, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Jana, thank you. No. Your husband and I chose right.
Yeah.
We chose Avatar over South
And
Park.
half the
Did you say choose right? Because you didn't choose South Park, so you didn't choose right.
No. See, and
Clearly, I'm
it
looking
should
at
have
it
went
right
to
here.
a coin toss.
I'm looking at it right here. That
Yeah,
it
you
advanced.
lost,
I'm
so
looking
therefore
at it
you
right
chose wrong.
And it went
No.
to
See, here's the thing: when you don't just get to put on a Burger King crown and say, "Well, this is it." What should have happened was you put it to a coin toss. Look, if
it
you
was
put
a
it
tie
to
and it went to chat.
all right, we'll
And then
we'll
the
see.
chat was a tie.
And the chat was a tie. So
Chat was a
here's
tie.
here's the deal. I will accept the fate if you coin toss it heads or tails right now.
What if I had like a
between
Two-Face coin? You wouldn't know.
You don't have a two-face coin. Only Joker Voice probably has one. So
A couple of them.
yeah. So
How would you trust me? How would you trust me? I said heads and
You know what you can do?
Oh my god, it's heads. What do you
go
know?
to
What are the odds?
go to a website. Go to like a coin flipping website. Heads or tails.
That's
Oh my
not a
God.
thing. Coin flipping website?
I bet you there is,
I'm sure there actually probably is. Yeah.
dude. Fucking Google has one.
It doesn't matter. It's still gonna lose to Batman. You're gonna move on to the final four.
Just
and lose to
say,
Batman.
just put it to chance, dude. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Heads or tails, South Park or Avatar, and I'll accept the fate. If it's South Park, I'll accept the fate.
I'm
Whatever.
gonna make the executive decision on the South Park.
All right, fine. Whatever, dude.
When it's that close, I mean, we tied, chat tied, executive. Tie goes to the runner, which was your boy. What did he say here? Bebop didn't win. I was going to mostly peacefully protest. Okay.
All right.
Oh, Subtle's here. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Settle.
Subtle.
All right. So that was our ranking on. Let me get out of that there. This is our ranking of the cartoon tournament with Cowboy Bebop coming out on top. Joker, what do you got coming up, bud?
Tomorrow the morning we'll be dropping my review of Fast 10. I enjoyed it for what the Settle. Stop. This is wrong. And then Friday will be the recap of one Kathleen Kennedy's no good, very bad week that she had last week, which was quite hilarious.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's really crushing it lately.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, she's been crushing it ever since she took over Lucasfilm. My thought is that this bitch has had some kind of secret grudge with George Lucas ever since she was his secretary. Ever since she was
Spielberg.
and Spielberg. Yeah, I'm guessing like George one day slapped her on the ass and said, "Hey, good job," or something like that, or "What's up, toots?"
I think
And
he's
then
got
she
better taste than that.
just held it. She just held it in all this time, and all that pressure was building. And she married Frank Marshall, and she got to be a producer all of a sudden. And finally, she managed to talk her way into heading Lucasfilm for Disney and destroyed everything George Lucas did just because he called her toots and slapped her on the butt one time. That's what I'm thinking had happened. She's such a bitch.
I think he didn't put out for her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was like, "I'll suck your dick, George," and he was like, "I'm married. Just leave me alone, Kathleen. Like, you're a good secretary. You're diligent with the notes."
Oh my god.
Which, according to Steven, she was terrible at taking notes.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
She's not much better at running a studio there, Steve.
No, she's not. And she had a very bad week last week. Very bad week.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
her hotel tanked. They're dumbasses. The hubris in Lucasfilm right now is just unstoppable. Like, how do you go? You know what? We're going to release Indiana Jones 5 in Cannes, and they're going to applaud and then they don't even have an embargo on the reviews.
No.
Blew my
Right.
mind.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, when is this coming out? And it's like, Jesus Christ, like six
Right,
weeks.
All the reporters went into Cannes just to shit on it. Like, clearly Disney is not paying protection money. for Indiana Jones 5.
Which is weird because they didn't ask us if we want to review it. They asked Vanity Fair, they asked the Variety, they asked the BBC, everyone who would normally be on their side and would be their shields. Nope.
No, yeah. But here's the thing: like people who like protect this type of movie and shit, there's like 5 out of 100. Like nobody is going to go see this movie. And the movie, how they're trying to cater this movie to like the feminists and the woke crowd, they're not going to go see your movie. But yet they keep making this bullshit. It is so hilarious to me. I cannot wait to just grift off this movie. I am going to grift hard on this movie. It's not even funny.
And I got to say, Copa, you were right on with this one. That was one of the first time we started talking, was arguing about, I don't know if you remember this, Indiana Jones. I was going like Team Mangold.
Oh,
you pretty much, looks like you pretty much called it, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you watch the trailer, it just looks so fake to me, like everything. And then when they released the like little cart chase that they have, which my God, like who wants to watch a golf cart chase in the middle of fucking wherever the fuck they are? It looks like Sicily.
India.
Is it India? So wherever the fuck they are, whatever third world hellhole they're in, like any kind of medium shot or close up shot of the characters, you could tell they're doing it in the fucking volume.
I'll be right
back.
It
is just cringe, dude. This whole thing is fucking cringe. And then it turned if you watch it like hard, that cart make a hard right turn. So if you watch it closely, it's not even the fucking cart that makes the right turn. It's whatever is being played on the volume screen at the time.
Right.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. And I liked Mangold until I saw that he had, for no reason other than someone offered an opinion when he went after the salty nerd.
Yeah. See, I knew Mangold was problematic when he started fucking hardcore defending the film. Instead of just sitting there saying like, yo, salty nerd, like you're going to be surprised when you see it. And I hope you come and watch it. Instead, he got all defensive and stuff because they fucking knew. They knew that everybody.
Joker's girl.
Settle has this because he thinks I simp for KK.
Oh, I gotcha.
Subtle. He's just fucking with you so hard.
Oh, I know.
He does that. That's kind of his
he's not subtle. He's subtle deviancy, but
he needs to be like
fucking with you.
Called like not so subtle deviancy.
Yeah, he's not so subtle.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I was really disappointed that Copa turned out to be right on the Indiana Jones stuff. I was actually
see, that's the thing, Tyler. I'm always right.
Okay, first of all, shut up. That was the only like Lucasfilm Disney thing I was actually looking forward to. But turns out it's going to be a turd just like the rest of it. Apparently not. Guardians was apparently pretty good. From what I've heard.
That's not Lucasfilm.
It's Disney.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
but I mean, really.
Did you go see Guardians, Tyler?
I have not seen it yet. I might go see it because I mean, you guys make it sound like it's actually pretty good.
It is good, and the reason it's good is it's pretty much
Jenna out. That means she's leaving. I don't know what that means.
It's kind of insulated. It's insulated from the
rest of the dumpster fire
from the MCU. So it's just got its own story, and it's actually very well done. And this could have gone, and it could have gone one of two ways. I was expecting James Gunn just to basically just give a big F off to Marvel and to Kevin. You doing all right there?
Make sure he's got his chap. Okay, good. Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, and it's also had a pretty good hold too. It just kind of keeps like a steady drop. Not like Mario numbers, but I mean it's still pretty good. Like 50% every week. I might check it out. I don't know.
It's going to lose. It's going to lose this week when Little Mermaid comes out. Just you watch.
Yeah.
All you naysayers out there with calling her retard because her eyes go two different directions.
Well, I don't call her retard. I just call her hammerhead.
She
That's
is a
not-
hammerhead.
Yeah, that's not her fault though. That's shitty ass graphics by Disney.
Did you see that they replaced the white horse with a black one too?
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
did they really? Yeah.
Did you see that she's blue in the poster for China?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not going to do well in China. I've already seen the numbers for China, and they're already bracing for impact with that one. So I guess in China, they're going to bomb. It's going to be the worst bomb in China this year.
Yep.
They're already predicting that.
Interesting.
She's not retarded. She's a Gungan from Naboo.
Wow.
Dude. Wow. All right.
that's
On that
good.
note,
Oh,
so
I'm
Joker,
using
you
that
got you said you got that one Kathleen Kennedy one coming out.
Yeah, that's coming out on Friday, and tomorrow morning my review of Fast X.
Nice.
There we go. Copa, what you got coming out?
Okay, so I am reviewing the high T film Sisu, and I guarantee you, if you come subscribe to my channel and watch this video that I'm about to drop, I guarantee a maximum bench press of at least 1,400 pounds. You're welcome.
Okay.
So please come subscribe to my channel, enjoy my reviews. I love doing them.
Yeah, and along with Copa, subscribe to mine. I've been getting since I've been on a Disney kick. For some reason, when they get close to major release, releases, they like to curb the algorithm. So I've been, I think I got a slight shadow ban on me. So.
Yeah. So the thing of it is like maybe 4 weeks ago, I would say 6 weeks ago, I noticed a sharp decline in viewership. It's fucking crazy. But I thought I was like the only one. I was like, well, my content sucks. Oh, well. But it like the same day I noticed the problem, I saw a lot of other mid to small range channels also have the same problem. So, yeah, so the big important thing is to subscribe to everybody here, hit the notification bell, because we put out content. All of us put out content at some form all throughout the week, and it just helps with the algorithm.
I've got all y'all's links in the description.
Cool.
So yeah, definitely go subscribe to all of them. They're good people, except Joker. He's all right too, I guess. All right, so Sisu, is that it in the immediate future?
Yeah, so Sisu, is what's coming up, and your bench press will increase 400%. I guarantee it.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
YouTube is pulling the plug on a lot. So okay. Static, what you got, bud?
So yeah, this Thursday I have the 3rd episode of my new show, The Weekend Pregame, where we talk about the clown world and laugh at things. This week
Me?
we're gonna
Like me? What?
no, not quite.
No,
You're
it's
like
not all
an
about
actual
you.
clown. This
Oh, my
is just
goodness.
retards and
Okay, gotcha.
but
It's a good
yeah,
movie.
we're gonna be talking about Satanist nuns this Thursday, so come check that out.
Oh yeah, that totally makes sense.
Copa, have you
Awesome.
seen Sisu already? Or you're
Yeah, I
going to
totally
see it?
seen Sisu.
You have seen it. Okay.
Oh
You
yeah,
worth it?
absolutely,
It's worth it.
100%.
Yeah, it's worth
Okay.
Now, if you're going in looking for a history lesson, you're retarded.
it.
So
Right.
if you're
Right, that's okay.
It's not based on a true story at all.
no, it's not.
Well, yeah.
You know, I hear a lot of people going, "Well, it's based on this guy named the White Death." Like, look, it is not in any way, shape, or form. It's a fictional action film.
Yeah.
If you go in there thinking, "Hey, this is Commando levels ridiculous," you're going to have a good time.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like with Fast 10. Go in
Yes.
expecting a ridiculous, non-serious film.
Exactly,
Yes.
100%.
Except
Gotcha.
there's not a part where somebody says we should have less masculinity in the world. That's not a part in Sisu.
That's not a part in
Yes, it
Fast
is.
10 either.
Yes, it is. He says that while he's painting the guy's fingernails.
Oh,
I'm not-
Oh wow, that's just wow.
I'm not going to
You're
review
you
Pink,
can love
Pink
that.
Flamingos. I'm just going to do a half an hour breakdown on the part where she eats poop.
Oh,
There you go. Hopefully that's good
there
enough
you
for
go.
us.
Is that good enough for you, Nas? Is just a
I hope it is.
30-minute.
I really hope it is. But chat, thanks for coming in, helping us rank this, and we will see you next time on
We rank Stu.